security forces in area maybe there. Like, despite the presence of huge number of security forces, only pompies, used pompies were recovered, not unused one, but maximally.
No. Both are recovered. No, it's not correct. Both are recovered. Even unfired rocket is recovered. Okay. On 12th. 7.5 feet long, one rocket which was not fired, which was prepared, has been seized. So pompies are also recovered, unfired are also recovered, but yes, we have not been able to reach at the place where they are getting manufactured. That also, at least 2-3 places have been raided, but we are hopeful that we will get it. Till now we have not got it. There you are right that we have not been able to catch the factory where they are making.
And
Sophisticated weapons are not being manufactured here. They have definitely come from, they have definitely from outside, maybe from the country or from outside the country. Because these sophisticated weapons are not manufactured here. They are definitely manufactured in some big, the manufacturing units. एक खत्म होने दो ना. हाँ.
But there are few numbers of sophisticated weapons apprehended from hills, but not in large number.
How many numbers have been recovered from hills and how many from valley? Please find out and then talk to me.
Total number of rockets recovered. So how many rockets you have recovered?
One unfired rocket and 3 fired.
3 fired.
Sir, does the CM has his own intelligence network?
Does CM has his own intelligence? No. Question is not of intelligence. Yes, we are all CM's network. He is CM's network. He is ADG intelligence. Then what is intelligence? Intelligence is having connection with the people. Once you have connection with the people, lot of people share lot of things with you. So that becomes intelligence. Intelligence per se, only the intelligence person or intelligence agency or intelligence owner or head of the intelligence will only get intelligence is not correct. You can get intelligence, you all get intelligence, you share also number of times with us. आप रिपोर्टर लोगों को बहुत इंटेलिजेंस नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स मिल जाता है, तो ऐसा नहीं है, ये सीएम का ही इंटेलिजेंस नेटवर्क तो ये है बैठे हुए एडीजी इंटेलिजेंस. एक सेकंड, आप बताइए और कुछ.
Whether the briefing to the CM by SP or CIDs is being continued or not?
Yes, briefing to Honorable CM is done on need basis. DGP and ADG intelligence keep on basing regularly. I also brief him regularly. Other intelligence agencies as and when required.
How reliable is the report of this moving of 922 militants? How reliable is it?
How reliable?
Is the movement, is the report about the movement of
these 900?
Yes. How reliable is it?
Unless until it is proved wrong, we believe that it is 100% correct. Because any intelligence input, you have to take 100% correct and prepare for that. If doesn't come true, then there are two things. Either it didn't happen at all, or because of your efforts it didn't happen. Because you can't take lightly that ये तो ऐसे ही होगा. अगर ऐसे ही करोगे कहीं गड़बड़ हो जाएगा.
Sir, one last question.
No, he was asking something. एक मिनट, बताइए. भूल गया क्वेश्चन. आप बताइए.
So how many refugees are there in Kamzo that we have?
Number. That is Home Department. They will tell you. I don't keep those figures. Please.
Majority of the people, public, wants peace to live in coexistence. But however, the fringes of these armed groups, they have been the one who has been supporting the peace forces and from the government or from the government. That is one thing. So they think that disarmament from both the communities is a must, and demilitarization is a must in order to restore peace. In what way do you think that
we are trying, and these 2,600 weapons have been recovered, out of which approximately 2/3 is from valley, 1/3 is from the hills. So we are continuously after it. What I wanted to highlight is that the weapon availability of weapon in the society, hills and valley both, was not only because of the looting. It was already available. And single barrel, double barrel, or even the country-made guns are available in the villages, because the village volunteers are already there in village, in hills as well as in valley. So those village volunteers keep some kind of, sometimes they are keeping the licensed single barrel, double barrel, Sometimes they are keeping these pompies, sometimes they are manufacturing these kind of things, but they have apprehension. These apprehensions have not come because of this fight. There used to be apprehensions otherwise also, maybe because of the wild animals, maybe because of the some other tribe, maybe because of the enmity or those kind of things. So they are there, and these 2600 weapons, 2681 to be precise, have been recovered because of the efforts of the forces only. They are going continuously, but after 1st of September, now we have not been able to get much arms. One day when we, after the firing of, on 6th, after the firing of rocket in Moirang, we had held a very massive operation in which 26 weapons were recovered only on the hillside. After that, we are not getting much weapon in the hillside also. Now, further we have to have intelligence that in these areas weapons are there. We have some intelligence, and now from 3-4 days, peace is there. So after this, we are continuing now bombing operations further. We will further collect those arms.
So reports has been also floating that the border fencing has to be completed first or given priority to the northern side of the nation, where the foreigner influx or intruded from this forest border of this area has been one of the core issue, and people has been demanding, the public and yesterday also the civil organization has been demanding of you to have the border fencing in this Kuki inhabited area. So this is the priority they wanted. So how will be your reaction to that?
That is going on. I think in Kuki area, the Honorable Home Minister had held a press conference where he said that approximately 30 kilometers of fencing is almost complete, and further it is going on. More than that, the other areas also, wherever fencing is still lacking in northern areas, those are also being included. So there is no loss of priority in those areas where fencing was being done. That area is being covered as it was being done. The further areas are being also taken into consideration so that whole fencing is completed without loss of time.
Thank you so much.
Question खत्म हो गया? 6, 7, and aftermath of that, there has been certain law and order issues in the city. For that, the police department was holding various press releases and press conferences as and when required, incident based. But there has been a input which has been circulating since 3-4 days in national media as well as with us, with all of you also. Maybe you may be aware of this. There is an input in which approximately it is said that 900 Kuki militants have entered Manipur and they may attack any day in and around 28th of September. You must have heard about it. So the government thought it prudent that the efforts taken must be shared with all of you and through you with the general public so that there is no confidence loss and people feel safe and have faith in the system. For this, a meeting was taken by me on 18th of September in Chief Secretary's Conference Hall, and that was the SOG meeting, that is called Strategic Operations Group meeting. In that meeting, we deliberated in details with all the force chiefs who are present here, like Assam Rifle, IGR South, IGR East, then GOC 57 Mountain Division, Chief of BSF, whoever is present here, then the IG of CRPF, who is chief at this place, DG of CRPF, DG of Manipur, Home Commissioner, and all other senior officers who are related with security aspects of the issues. We discussed it in detail, and whatever had happened, like drone-based systems and missile-based systems, rocket-based systems, all were deliberated upon, and the steps taken have been circulated to all the far-flung areas and all the forces so that they are briefed, they are discussed in detail, and if any kind of input or any kind of preparation from the side of the militants is seen, then it should be nipped in the bud. The input was shared with all these as I discussed, and then input is being shared with different intelligence agencies also, because they have to develop it, because once 900 people are coming in a group of 30 each or less than 30 or more than 30, they will definitely go somewhere, halt somewhere, they will need food and shelter. So all these kind of inputs from various agencies, various intelligence agencies will have to be gathered, and wherever we find that this kind of people are roaming around, that area has to be cordoned off, combing operations have to be done, and then immediately we go ahead with that. Now for this, the police department has also alerted their border police. They're all checkposts. The Assam Rifle, who is a border guarding force, they have been alerted sufficiently. The districts of Churachandpur, Technopol, Kamjong, Ukhrul and Firzawal are put on high alert on this. And also whenever they are doing any combing operation, generally we do combing operation for the search and seizure of arms and ammunition. But now we are also have briefed all the forces, we are also looking for the raw materials by which the rockets, missiles, drones, etc. are prepared. Maybe the part of the battery, part of the drone, maybe the explosive, maybe the bomb itself, maybe the pipe itself by which the rocket is being manufactured, explosives, and transportation system, the fins they attach with the rocket. All these kind of things have to be checked while doing the combing operations. The explosives are generally not available, but explosives are given to various agencies officially, and the pilferage as well as the explosives which are stolen, that is a part which adds to the ammunition and ammo of the militants. So for that we have also alerted all the district magistrates in whose areas the explosive license holders are there, and other agencies like the road construction, like the railway tunneling areas and other areas wherever explosives are being used, that stock and other things must be checked and seen whether any kind of pilferage problem or there are any dispute in the stock maintenance. Then the all connected roads and villages in the 5-kilometer radius towards the hillside as well as a sizable depth inside the valley side are also being checked, because if you have to carry this kind of a rocket or if you have to have this kind of a drone dropping system, then in the drone you may not need vehicle, but in rocket and carrying pipe and all, you will need a vehicle, because the vehicle, the size of the rocket is not less than approximately 9 to 10 feet, weighing around 24-25 kgs, and the diameter of the pipe is also quite sizable. So its weight is approximately 30 kgs. So you can't carry, you can carry one rocket maybe a kilometer or two, but if you have to carry for a long distance, then there has to be a vehicle needed. So at least a medium kind of a vehicle needed. Then in those areas, whatever villages are there, then village heads, CSOs need to be contacted. Binoculars are being given to the force so that they can see from far and engage them. So these efforts are being done. Approximately 468 bunkers have been destroyed till date since the start of the problem. And we are also going for anti-drone measures. Army and Assam Rifle have put in sufficient, large number of anti-drone system. Number I am not mentioning for the sake of security. CRPF has also put in some anti-drone systems. Anti-drone systems are anti-drone guns, then anti-drone detective, apprehension and spoofing system it is called. Sometimes it is a huge system in which if you make it on, then even airport or any bound vehicle has to be informed and intimated, so that operation of aircraft and operation of helicopter or any quadcopter is not hampered. So those systems are big in nature. Those are for detection as well as for interception. But the anti-drone guns are slightly less cumbersome. They are mobile also, when some drones are visible at certain areas, then those guns can be aimed at that like normal guns, and then if you press the trigger, then a kind of a cone gets created where it jams the frequency on which the drone is operating. So by this, approximately 15 to 17 drones have already been jammed, and one was spoofed also, but it couldn't be recovered because it dropped in the hills and very thick area. Now beyond that, during the checking, the 7 IEDs weighing 28 kgs have also been recovered, and these kind of systems on which we are relying, we are also identifying the vulnerable areas. Vulnerable areas, you understand, areas of government which are of importance, like the airport, like the bottling plants, like all other systems where essential items are maintained for the running of the city. So those areas are also being totally identified, and there also people are being briefed about it, because generally the forces are briefed around arms, ammunition, militants and firing, etc. The rocket kind of a thing or the drone kind of a thing was only for surveillance purposes, not for the purpose of being seen it as a weapon. So now it is being seen as a weapon also, and wherever it is needed, we are also trying to put the whatever the anti-drone rules are there. Though 144 earlier, now it is 163, is done by district magistrates that nobody can operate drones without the permission of the authority. But it is very difficult to implement it because nobody applies for it, and drone of a certain smaller nature are not into that the permission taking system, because those drones may be used for marriage purposes, for organizing different kind of cultivation activities. So those drones are not covered under that. So we have kept that also into mind, and we are forming an SOP so that whenever a force is using a drone anti-drone system, then at that particular point of time, everybody should know that this system is being used. Then if any force has to fly drone or any licensed drone is to operate, they must know that this kind of anti-drone system is available, or anti-drone system or drone system is functioning, so that there is a smooth operation or there is a smooth action taken for anti-drone system to operate. So this is all about these things. If you have any questions on this, we can definitely answer. Related with that, whatever you want to ask, you can ask.
Sir, one question. Some few days ago, recently there was an arrest of KNAB from Myanmar to has been supplied by the Assam Rifle. Under what cases he has been tried? Either in the foreigner rape or something else.
I'll tell you just now. Isme hai na? One Myanmar intruder was apprehended by the troops of Assam Rifle. Listen, please. You have asked the question.
Yeah, I'm listening, sir.
No, you have asked the question. Listen also. You can't go this side, that side. When you have a question, you ask a question and go away yourself. It's not done. So I'm addressing to you. If anybody else asks, I'll address to him. You are asking question and going there.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that.
Please.
One Myanmarese intruder was apprehended by troops of Assam Rifle from the jungles of Kachibung village, Chandel district on September 9, 2024. AR troops apprehended. His name is Thangling Kap, alias Kakap, 20 years, son of Gampo of Kolang, Khampat, Myanmar. While he was roaming in the jungles of Kachibung, which is 3 kilometers inside the territory of India without any document, he was subsequently handed over to the police station concerned of Chandel district. FIR has been registered as intruder under Foreigners Act. This is the official version which we have got till now. All other things, whatever you are saying, KNB or other militant, we have also got this kind of input. But we are verifying, and as and when we get fixed details on that, those sections will be added against him, and then he will be forwarded to court under those sections.
Yes, sir, one more question, sir.
Another question. Today there is a report of the kidnapping of the PA of the Minister Sushil. So any sort of pictures?
Yes, we have received the input, and few phone numbers have been found. They are being put on monitoring, and some development is there which I am not sharing at the moment. Some developments are there. That is an ongoing case. I mean, immediately, I don't think more than that. Saying more than that will be very beneficial.
Sir, one more question, sir.
एक ही बात.
Last week, the Manipur department, this government had launched an investigations in the distribution of drone bombs. So, what is the status of the investigations?
No, the Kotruk drone bomb case has been handed over to NIA because we feel that this is of its kind, new, and earlier nowhere drone has been used for dropping bombs. So we also do not have much technology and wherewithals in Manipur. So a central agency will have more wherewithals and technology available to identify as well as understand the details. Also, that time it was used from the hillside. So the militants who have used it have to be identified and have to be arrested. So we are taking the help of NIA.
Sir, one thing, the area of the Kotruk, which is only a few kilometers from the 57 Mountain Division. So do you think,
I don't answer any question on my thinking. Whatever is the fact, I will answer.
Sir,
my thinking won't go. My thinking, my guess, my understanding. No, one by one. आपका और कुछ है? Anything else?
I am not satisfied with your answer.
If you are not satisfied, I am not here to satisfy you. Whatever I know, I'll tell you. If you are not satisfied, I can't help it. Whatever I know, fact, I'll tell you. What I think, I will not discuss with you. Because my thinking is not going to help anyone.
Sir, a tribal area of Shuknu. Last 4 days, there are 4 drones flying over security forces in the presence of CRPF, IQPP, BSF, Manipur Police. Assam rifle is there, but no action was taken against the drone that is flying over the Shuknu area. Even yesterday also.
There are 2 kinds of drones flying. One is the rogue drones, which are identified as drones of enemy. Number of times, forces also fly drones to observe whether any kind of activity is taking place or not. Now, as you have told, earlier in Sugno area, there were firing taking place from both the sides. We had to have almost 3 days of bombing operation on Sugno side as well as Lilofai side. After that, those miscreants, both the sides have been pushed back, and now firing has stopped. Now these drones may be of forces, may not be of forces. Now you have told me, we will find out.
So, sir, is there any updated news or updated information about the lateral bombing of the sniper inside the area?
No, I couldn't get you.
Is there
Bombing?
any updated information about the lateral bombing at sniper area?
What was that bomb? वो किसी के घर में जो हुआ था? No, I will have to check up on that. I don't have the details immediately with me. Whatever I had, I am telling you. This detail I may not be having. अगर आपको चाहिए, अभी 1 घंटे बाद आप आइए मेरे चेंबर में, I'll let you.
Sir, you said in detail about this drone, type of drones and the kind of rockets being used to send, sir. So, sir, what sort of limitation law enforcement agencies are facing that none of the perpetrators are being caught now?
No, it's not true that perpetrators are not being caught. Perpetrators are being caught on both the sides, and approximately total arrest figure is...
particularly about this drone and...
No, what you are saying is right, but we have not been able to arrest so many. 533 arrests have been made till date. Those 533, large number of them have been sent outside the state also, from valley and from hills both. So we zero down, we try to